everyone, so today I am doing a first impression review on this self brow tattoo tint pack, and it's by Secret Key. It is a Korean brand and I bought it off Beauty Net Korea. I think I showed it in my haul recently. I'll link my haul down below. And basically what it's supposed to do is tattoo your skin, so it tints your skin, and it lasts for I believe 5 days, or it's supposed to last for about 5 days, and it just means that your eyebrows look filled in pretty much all the time. I do actually have my eyebrows tattooed on, but they are due for a touch-up, which you will see, so I really wanted to just test this kind of product out. I'm really intrigued. I like to tint my eyebrows sometimes, but traditional tint can be a little bit messy, or if you're not too good at it, you know, you have to go to a salon, whereas this comes in like a little brush applicator, so hopefully it's a little bit more user-friendly for the average person like myself. So this costs about $5, $6, $7 I think. Comes in 4 different shades. I've got 2 here. I've got chocolate brown and milk brown, shade 3 and shade 1, because as you can see I've got my eyebrows filled in at the moment and I like my eyebrows a little bit darker. So it says after face washing, apply thickly. Before you apply any skincare product, let it dry completely for a minimum of 2 hours. And once it's dry, remove it from the outside. And then there's some little swatches of the colors. So I think I'm gonna go with chocolate brown. It's quite dark, but I'm okay with that. So obviously I have makeup on. I'm just going to remove my eyebrow makeup. I like my eyebrows. They are tattooed on. Even without the tattoos, I like my eyebrows, but the tattoo just gives them more kind of color and makes them look a bit hairier, but as you can see it's faded a lot now, because if you didn't know, eyebrow tattoos and stuff like that, feather blading, is it called feather blading? Microblading? Anyway, they only last usually about a year. That's kind of like the most common time frame for most people, so I do need to get them touched up, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So that's how they look at the moment, and I do like to fill them in a little bit thicker, so with this tint I will use it a little bit thicker, and hopefully it'll stain my skin and won't look weird. And I am off on holiday tomorrow. If this does look weird, RIP, I'm just gonna look weird on my whole holiday, but at least I'll just be at the beach, so hopefully no one will care. Oh my god, I'm kind of nervous. I'm just gonna start in the middle of my eyebrows. Man, I hope this color's okay. And what I want to see is if this actually tints my brow hairs as well, because I like it when the actual brows, like the hairs, get tinted, because my natural eyebrow hairs are really fair. I've got really fair eyelashes and eyebrows, so I'm hoping it actually tints the hairs, not just the skin. Ooh. And I would say just take your time on this step if you're doing this at home, because you don't want to end up with like really uneven eyebrows or something. Oh god, look at that. I just did a big lump there. I'll clean it up afterwards, like tidy it up, because if you've got to sit there with it on for 2 hours, I'm sure you have a bit of time before it seriously starts staining your skin. Okay, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Like, I didn't think it would be easy, but yeah, it's harder than I thought. So I'm just taking a little bit of oil on a little Q-tip here, just to hopefully tidy it up a little. It's kind of hard to play around with. Get off! This could be a disaster. I keep screwing up the top of my eyebrow and making it way too thick. I'm real nervous about this, you guys. I don't know how this is gonna come out. It's weird because it already feels dry. Like it dries straight away. But I guess it just like continues to stain or something while it's sitting on your skin. That's about as good as we're gonna get. I'm worried this color's gonna be super warm. Like on the swatches it looked really cool toned, and now on I'm like, this looks kind of orange. Fingers crossed I don't have terrible eyebrows for Rarotonga. So that is the product on. I don't know why, but I feel like one of my eyebrows is way taller than the other. Is this one thicker? I think this one's thicker. Oh, grouch eyebrows. Sharpie eyebrows, new trend. Okay, so yeah, anyways, I'm going to set my timer for 2 hours. It says minimum 2 hours, so we'll just go 2 hours. I'm so scared. Okay, so it has been about 2.5 hours. My timer went off and I was having lunch, so I'm incredibly nervous. I had lunch with Hamish. He didn't even like say anything. I was like looking at him, I was like, and he's just like, all right. So it says to grab it from the outer edge. I'm useless because my nails, I'm gonna see if I can like flick the edge up with my tweezers. There we go. Okay, who's ready? That was not satisfying. It's a bit dark, but I mean, I like dark. I think I pulled out a few of my natural hairs, but not many, maybe like 3 or 4. I can just see like the little white roots of the hairs. Ow. Okay. Whew. Now, technically, that should not come off. Let's take my baby wipe. There's a little bit of colour coming off, but not much. So that's how they look. What do you think? Comment down below and let me know what you think. I actually really like that colour. It's not as warm as I thought it might be. It's a little bit warm, but I thought it was going to be like orange, like looking at that colour before. So I'm stoked they're not orange, and I feel like they came out an okay shape as well. So to answer my question before, I don't think it actually tints your hairs at all. It looks like it has just stained my skin, because my brow hairs look a little bit lighter on top, but that's okay. I could just use some brow mascara if I really cared, but you can't really tell. So I'm just going to touch up my foundation and then I'll show you a close-up of how it looks completed. That looks so much better now that I've touched up my foundation. So you can see like where I have overdrawn my eyebrow like above the hairs, it's a little bit more grey looking, but overall it does give a way thicker appearance to my eyebrows. Right here, the light's hitting that spot, so it looks kind of like weird, but then once I turn my head, it looks fine. It's just like the direct sunlight. Overall, like, I'm pretty stoked. I was very nervous. Like very nervous of how that was going to turn out. You could do this on a Saturday morning when you're lying in bed watching YouTube or something like that, or at night time while you're watching Netflix, like whatever. I kind of wish it didn't take as long, but so now I am going to basically insert a photo showing you what my brows look like every day, so we can see how long it takes for them to fade and everything and how long they last. Hey everyone, excuse me for squinting, it's freaking sunny outside. I can't even like look in the camera, but I thought I'd come back on and just talk you through how it all went. I have fake tan on my face developing at the moment, by the way, if you're wondering what the heck is going on. So basically I took 5 photos. I took a photo the first day after, so obviously not the same day. So second day, third day, 4th day, 6th day, and 8th day. I feel like they didn't look nice and sharp. I feel like the edges looked really feathery in the first couple of days, and then it just really started fading away each time I washed my face. And we have to remember that this was while I was in Rarotonga, so I was in the water a lot. So I don't know if, you know, it faded faster or not, but I reckon by the 5th day, they were definitely like almost gone. The last couple of photos is pretty much just my eyebrow tattoo. They might be a little bit darker than normal. So I still think it's a really cool product. I'm actually going to put on another one right now. I want to try out the other color, which is milk brown. And then I'm going to show you what this color looks like when I take it off. So I do think this is like a really cool idea. Obviously, it's not something that's going to last a long amount of time. Like 5 days is still pretty good. And there's a little diagram on the website showing what it looks like after like 5 days as well. So I feel like this is quite accurate. If I compare it to my photos anyway, like it'd be much more obvious for those of you who have like no eyebrows or really thin eyebrows, whereas I have full eyebrows and they're also tattooed on. So there's not as much difference after like the 3-day mark. But if you have like no eyebrows, you'll notice a difference right till like 5 days, I think. And it's cool because it's waterproof and you don't have to do eyebrows every day, like especially if you're a no makeup wearer or you like to wear just really light makeup during the day. It's quite cool because it's just done. Okay, so it's been on for just over 2 hours. Let's peel it off. Ow. So that's the milk brown color. I feel like I can never draw this on in a nice shape. Like it's kind of hard to control, but I guess that's what practice is for. That one was so satisfying, look. I can't tell if I like this color or the previous one better. This one looks a little bit yellow. But anyways, that is my little first impression on this product. I don't know if I love it or not at the moment. I definitely think it's cool. I just wish it kind of gave you like a sharper line, like more defined line, because it's a little bit like fuzzy looking, can you see what I mean? So I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna see if there's other brands I can try out, and then if I find some more, I'll do like a little Instagram review or something like that, or talk about it in a video or something at some stage. Oh, sorry if I'm talking funny, by the way. I got a new tray today for my Invisalign and it's kind of sore. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.